So, this is how the current world of benefits works. For the last 2 years, I have been on the work programme. What this means is, in the last 2 years, I have seen 3 different advisors at 2 different work programme providers. The point of this was to get me work, which obviously hasn't happened. In the last 2 years, any debt that I may have gotten out of, I am now back in. I cannot afford to pay a full amount of my Vodafone mobile phone contract bill or my landline bill because of the limited amount of my money that I can actually touch. People think that because I get over £200 a fortnight that is enough for me to live on. What they don't realise is that I'm not just paying normal bills. I had to move home at the same time as going through appeals and tribunals because they had decided that I am classed as fit for work, hence the work programme. I still have the mental health issues that I had before I got put on this work programme, and at times the work programme can make these worse. I now owe money to Vodafone. I have Talk chasing me because their service wasn't working properly, which is why I changed to Vodafone for my home broadband and landline. So I also have the local council chasing me for money for the bedroom tax for a 3-bedroom property that they put me in because I was technically classed as homeless after returning from Barnsley, where I was in a mum and baby unit with my youngest child. I had nowhere else to go, so I was put in a bed and breakfast when I returned from Barnsley, and then was put in a 3-bedroom flat when the 2-bedroom house I was offered was deemed not suitable due to the fact that my children may not be coming to live with me. Didn't want to have to make a serious video to post on my YouTube or anything, but things have gotten ridiculous. I have been expected to take responsibility, which I have no problem in doing, for being in debt, but some of these debts are not my fault. I did not ask to be put in a 3-bedroom flat by myself. Yes, I had a relationship while I was in that flat, which some of my friends know about, but we still would have had 2 spare bedrooms because obviously relationship means that we would have been sharing a room. As things stand, I now live in a 1-bedroom flat, which is a lot closer to a centre that I go to, but obviously still isn't ideal because of the amount of debt that I still have from my previous home. As far as I know, it's somewhere still over £200-300 in bedroom tax that I'm having to pay to the local council because they put me in a 3-bedroom flat. Never asked for this. It was just where I had to be put because there's a limited amount of 1-bedroom flats. So, how do things stand? Would you like to know? Apparently, I still owe £169.71 to Vodafone, over £200 to Talk, which is now referred to as debt collection agency. Why should I pay this when I wasn't actually getting a service from them, which is why I've transferred from in the first place? I also have another housing association insisting that even though I didn't actually, as the council puts it, stay for even one night in their property, which is classed as living in it, not moving your stuff in, no, right? You have to be living in that property yourself. This other housing association reckons I owe them £763.02, which I refused to pay them too, because living in the property means I'm living in it, not my stuff is living in it. I moved back out of the property before the bedroom tax came in and remained in the 3-bedroom property that the council had put me in. Obviously, in the 2 years while I've been on the work programme, I moved home into the 1-bedroom flat that I'm in now. But all the debts are just chasing me all over the place. Yes, I had a debt relief order, which my partner at the time paid for me to have in 2010, prior to actually ending the relationship, and obviously he's now in a happily married relationship with a child, but I'm still on my own. Perfectly fine to be on my own because my priority right now is my health, including my mental health, and trying to find work so that I can actually afford to pay all this stuff off, what everybody's chasing me for. Yes, I don't exactly look the best because I just recently had a procedure done that I'm not going to go into the gory details of, but I'm supposed to be resting and in recovery. How can I rest and be in recovery when all this stress is chasing me? I've got people saying I need to go to this health agency and that health agency. I've been to the health agencies and I'm trying to do this on my own. I have gas to pay for, I have electric to pay for, I have food to buy, all supposedly out of £204.30 that I'm supposed to have, but I don't actually have all that because I'm having to pay off. Obviously, some friends pay towards holidays. My brother and a friend pay towards holidays that I've had in the last couple of years, but I very rarely get holidays because I can't afford to pay them. So I'm having to pay back my brother, I'm having to pay back a friend, on top of having to pay back all these companies. I don't have the money. I cannot get the job that I would like to get, so I'm going to be forced back into the kind of job that just gets money. I won't get any better with my mental health from getting these jobs, but apparently it's not about improving your mental health at all. If it was, then they wouldn't try to get you to do jobs that you're not happy with in doing. It's just to get money. Right, I'm not going to go any further because I know I'm going to get a lot of negative on this if anybody actually bothers to pay attention. But please don't keep saying that we're benefit scroungers. We're not benefit scroungers. I haven't asked a single taxpayer to give me any money. I do not want to be on benefits. I want to be in the kind of job that I want to do. But there isn't anything like that left in Doncaster. I don't know if there's anything like that in Barnsley or Sheffield or anywhere else, but there are no creative jobs unless you go self-employed. I need to improve my qualifications and my skills, especially regarding maths, otherwise I will never be able to get a self-employed kind of job because I would need somebody else to do my books. You need to get off the case of people with mental illness. We never asked for this. I got my mental illness from being bullied, okay? I never asked anybody to bully me just because I wasn't like them, because I didn't want to hang around on the street corner doing whatever the hell they wanted to do, because I'd rather sit in my room and read or go on my brother's console or whatever. We don't ask for this. We just end up with it. We don't ask to end up in debt because the government keeps changing the goalposts. Right? We don't ask for this. I'm not asking for your money. I've never ever asked anybody to give me any money like that. Right? All these accusations that I'm having from friends or strangers or whatever, people that don't understand the system, right? You think £204 or even £250 a fortnight is enough to live on? They put the prices of things up and reduce the amount of money that people are getting. Nobody can afford to live anymore. I'm done.